Smile, Niket. Niket Jane, congratulations here today. I want to congratulate you on behalf of the entire staff of Kweller Prep Tutoring and Educational Center on your Early Decision Acceptance to NYU. Niket, we would like you to share some of your words of wisdom and some of your reflections, but first and foremost, can you please discuss how it feels to get accepted to NYU, your first choice for college?
The day I got into NYU, it really was the greatest feeling in the world. Getting into NYU itself is an achievement, but knowing that your first choice was different altogether. And I will say it in a one-line sentence that you feel like a celebrity. You really do, because it is people's dream school, and everybody wants there. And you do find people finding, you find a lot of congratulating marks and people that you yourself feel that you really accomplished something. My parents were shocked. My mom found out. She started crying because she was so happy about that, and it really meant a lot to me that I mean, it still is. I mean, after 3-4 days after my acceptance letter, I still can't believe it. So I'm still trying to get that in my head right now.
And you posted you got into NYU on Facebook.
Yeah, as soon as I got into NYU, I posted it on Facebook, and then a lot of remarks from people. And I thank everybody, for supporting me, and obviously for giving me their congratulatory remarks, and for telling me for congrats and everything. I really thank you for all, and I can't thank you more than enough to see where I am today. And I consider you guys my fans in a way. Once I got into NYU, so I really it's a great achievement factor, and
Getting into NYU was not an easy task. Can you elaborate on what your experiences were like at the Queller Prep Tutoring Center in preparation for the SAT and in general for college applications? As happy as you are right now, there are plenty of hard and sad times that you endured. What was the transition that you went through from being a high school student to being a pre-college? It like being at the Queller Prep Center?
In general,
from the start.
When I started as a high school freshman, I knew some kids that were going to very good schools, and many top-of-the-line schools, MIT, Georgetown, and then I even had a cousin who got into NYU when I was a sophomore, and I found that out. So, it was happening everything same time, and at that point I was seeing myself, everybody's doing so well, and I have to prove something too. And I know I wanted to make my parents proud, and make myself proud more importantly. So I said, whatever it is, I wanted to, whatever happens, in the next 4 years, I want to achieve, get into grade school. And I knew NYU since even when I was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, I didn't have a strong foundation. I lacked that foundation. So I looked through resources, and I found nothing. And then I went to the prep center, which is Queller Prep. And I started going here. And then I think it was around my junior year. Even that was a struggling time because my PSAT scores weren't well. And my SAT scores weren't as great either. So then I went to Queller Prep, and by going here, not only was it was very hardcore curriculum in a sense that a lot of testing, a lot of practice, but the tips and strategies through SAT really paid off. And SAT is only one thing.
Now you traveled all the way from New Jersey. You traveled into Queens.
Yeah, I said it.
Into Forest Hills, Queens, regularly to take the SAT program here. Was your commute worth it?
Oh, definitely. I definitely, I'll give it 100%.
Ladies?
I won't, I can't deny it. This coming here was definitely worth it. I am where I am today because of Queller Prep. I really do say that. Yes, it's, my parents have played a big role. I congratulate them for where I am today, but it really was Queller Prep.
So what was your regimen? About how many points do you want to say you improved from your PSAT score to your SAT score?
I would say I improved at, I believe, around 500 to 600 points. From my
That's fantastic.
PSAT scores are out of 800, but if you add a 0, that gives you SAT score.
Yeah, you do add the 0 to it.
Yeah, I did improve by 500 to 600 points by getting Queller Prep.
And about how many, do you want to say how much practice? What advice can you offer to students who are taking the SAT who want to get into a top university such as yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important do you feel that your SAT score, your personal statement, what do you think were the most important components to your early decision acceptance into New York University?
The first thing I would say is definitely your SAT score. SAT score, I would say, should be definitely in the range. If it's in the low range, if it's in the high range, wherever it is, it should be in that range because that makes a big deal. That's number one. So before you can even be considered, SAT is a big deal. Everybody has good grades, but SAT score sets you apart. So that's the main deal. But then comes your high school transcript, obviously. And the third thing I would say is other 33.3% I'd give is to your personal statement. And that proves your essay and the supplemental questions you answer as to what makes you want to go to whatever university you want, even NYU or whatever top university you're thinking of. If it's the Ivy Leagues, MIT, Stanford, whatever it is, that makes a big deal as to why you want to go to this school. And the reason why I say it is because if you focus on one school, even if you started your junior year of high school, if you focus on one school, it doesn't matter if you start earlier or later, but if you focus on that school, this is where you want to go, then definitely if you prove yourself through your personal statement, then there's a really high chance of you getting in. That's where early decision, early action are there to help you, in a sense, to find yourself to an institution which you always wanted to go to. So don't always think it's from your childhood. It could be from your junior year of high school, actually.
What do you think, what advice can you offer to students who are in the Queller Prep program, who are studying, they're taking anywhere from 10 to 20 practice exams over the next few months? What advice can you offer to these students, to these juniors?
I would definitely the main advice I would give is don't give up. Honestly, that's one major factor. A lot of students, unlike you guys who are at the prep center, will take the SAT once, they'll get a score, and without preparation, or with some preparation, they'll take it again with a little bit of preparation, and their score doesn't increase because they're not committed to one thing. If you're committed to one thing, then no matter what, you will improve in it, maybe not to exactly where you want to be, I'll say as personal experience, but you will improve a lot, and definitely commit yourself. You have to put in the hours. Not everybody has the natural ability to get a perfect score or 2200 or above. Mm-hmm. So you have to prove yourself by committing yourself, hours of practice, hours of work, hours of vocabulary, thousands of words, and then only can you see your score increase. There's no other way out, honestly. It's no other option. And no matter who you are, you can do it. You don't have to be so smart. Anybody can grade a SAT score. That's so. Don't feel discouraged.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you to be being part of NYU's class of 2015?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely say it has to be a 10. I can't even 10 or above. Main thing is it was my dream school, and I never expected this. And beating the odds plays a big role. And I think that I accept it. I'm still trying to feel it. It's been 3 days, I believe, after getting in. So it's a lot of remarks from people. That's true. People congratulating me, and I appreciate them. I thank my parents a lot for what they've done, sending me here to the prep center, but more importantly for their support and their dedication to.
It's really exciting. What are your long-term plans? What do you want to do down the road?
Down the road, I want to be a lawyer. I do see myself going to NYU Law School. I definitely want to go to law school. I want to go into politics, be a future politician. And I really want to shape the world in whatever way I can. But I do know that one way stepping stone has been getting into NYU. We're not all from wealthy families. Some of us are, and some of us don't have connections. So we have to know the best way for us to get there.
Actually, I'm so happy that you bring that up. The majority of the kids, I want to say 95% of the kids at the Queller Prep Center, the parents are first generation. They did not attend college in the United States.
Exactly. So many are first generation, so they didn't attend college in the United States. And your parents are, want you to succeed in this. They're sending you to the center. They're giving their savings, the money they're earning, to send you here, so you can definitely get a good undergrad institution. So knowing that on the back of your head should enable you or propel you to definitely work towards getting your SAT score, getting to the college of your dreams, no matter what where you want to go. So definitely keep that in mind that you are first generation. Definitely can make your future, and that's getting to your college of your choice. And
that's so exciting. So thank you so much, Niket. We congratulate you getting into NYU class of 2015.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a lot. Appreciate it.
And we look forward to seeing many, many, many exciting photos that we probably shouldn't be posting on Facebook, but we will enjoy them. Thank you very much. Bye.